Cursing Mushroom here, and welcome back to another God Roll Saturday video, Guardians. Today it's God Roll Saturday number 9, and we have a fantastic weapon that we're going to be talking about today. And if you happen to watch my stream, you already know what this weapon is. But if you don't watch my stream, make sure you check me out here on YouTube at 8 p.m. Central every night, and maybe you'll get to see what the fuss is about. But let's check it out. It is the Chattering Bone. It is from the Last Wish raid, and it is a pulse rifle. Now, I love pulse rifles as long as they are not super slow firing, okay? That 360 mess, get out of here. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with that. My favorite, though, are the lightweight frames because they've got superb handling and they move faster while this weapon is equipped. So you've got that agility, baby. You're moving left to right, up and down, whatever, side to side, whatever you want to call it. And, oh, it's so phenomenal. So you're looking at an RPM of 450 and a magazine size of 42. Oh, yeah, that's right, 42, baby. Now, let's check out what the perks are and talk a little bit about these perks here. So we have the Rampage. Everybody knows what Rampage is, right? Kills with this weapon temporarily grants increased damage, stacks 3 times. Good for continual damage modifier when you have Outlaw. Precision kills greatly decrease reload time. Now for pulse rifles, you only have to get the kill with one of the actual 3 bullets in the burst and for it to be a headshot. So it's pretty easy to proc Outlaw for using a pulse rifle. Now I've got extended mag. It's greatly increased magazine size and greatly decreases reload speed. What does it matter if you're using Outlaw, correct? Now, of course, I have armor-piercing rounds for slightly increased range and to penetrate shields and over-penetration, but that reduces my mag size to 33. And personally, I like the extended mag on this weapon with Rampage because you can just get up to 3 really quickly and then just keep it going. It's so good. Now, for the barrels, we have Arrowhead Break. We've got greatly controls recoil, increases handling speed. We've got Corkscrew Rifling, slightly increases range and stability, slightly increases handling speed, and of course Small Bore increases range and increases stability. Now, with this particular weapon, I'm going for a full handling build. So we're using Arrowhead Break, it's got lightweight frame, and I have handling as its masterwork. So that handling is almost max possible with this weapon. It's probably actually max possible with this weapon, to be fair, unless there was some other perk that I could get here that could change that a little bit. But, I mean, that's pretty good. I'll take it, right? And then I'm using a major spec. Well, why am I not using minor spec, you say? Because it pretty much one-shots all the minors. I'm using the major spec to do increased damage to the majors, right? The yellow bars, the phalanxes and stuff. It makes it easier in Gambit, just as a reference, to get that stack and then just mow down the dudes in your way. And then if you don't have the stack, it's like having a small damage modifier that you can use when there's no other enemies around to proc Rampage. So it works pretty good. I recommend it. Now, of course, that's all personal preference. If you're on console, you may want to use targeting adjuster or counterbalance. If you're, a hipfire guy, you may want to use freehand. If you like to jump in the air, I don't know, you may want to use Icarus, okay? Or maybe even a taken spec. It's all up to what you prefer, and I choose to use a major spec because I don't want to lose that Rampage stack. And because it's a lightweight frame, it doesn't have a high damage output initially, so that Rampage helps and the major spec helps. So keep that in mind. And then I'm using the Gambit Chrome. Of course, there are other shaders I could be using, and just for all intensive purposes, let's go ahead and slap another one on there, right? Let's just pick a random one. What should we use? Let's just go with something. Let's change it up a little bit, right? Let's go something just completely bonkers. Something that I normally don't use on weapons. That I'll change later on stream. Just kidding. Cal Selected looks pretty good, right? Oh yeah, we got the Dead Orbit Resurrection there. It looks like crap, but you know what? I've got it on my other weapon. Whatever. We'll just throw it on there so you can see it a little bit, all right? So yeah, there it is. We've got the Dead Orbit Resurrection shader on it now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to gameplay, and we're going to talk a little bit about this weapon, what intrigues me the most about it, how I'm enjoying it, and all that good fun mumbo jumbo so you can watch gameplay and kind of hear me talk, because I know you love listening to my voice. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here, right? So anyways, guys, let's get to the gameplay and we'll check this thing out in action. Okay, Guardians, so we're back and we're going to look at the gameplay and we're going to have a great time and we're going to talk about the Chattering Bone. So this thing, honestly, I feel that it does not have a weakness. You could get any roll on the Chattering Bone and it's still going to be pretty decent. Now this roll specifically, it's like great Italian food or great Mexican food or great Chinese food. You don't have it all the time, but when you do get it, oh man, it's good, right? And that's kind of like this roll. You don't always get it, but when you do, you know what you're working with. Now this Chattering Bone is lightweight, which is fantastic. It gives you that great handling speed. So if you're someone like me who runs a very low mobility, because I just don't see it to be very effective in overall stats, that's an opinion. Everybody's got their own. I appreciate yours. If you like mobility, that's your gameplay preference. This is what makes the difference. I have other great stats. I throw this weapon on here with lightweight frame and almost max handling, and it's like I get a couple extra bumps to my mobility speed without actually having to sacrifice mods or gears or gear pieces. So it's all a give and take, right? So pulse rifles are fun. Obviously my favorite, other than hand cannons. They're like my favorite things to use. And I'm so happy that I got this roll. Because I got I'm going to be honest with you guys, I got the curated. And the curated is good. Don't get me wrong. But this one, it's better, in my opinion, for PvE. PvP, I would probably use the curated because it has kill clip. And, you know, that's pretty good for PvP. I haven't used this personally in PvP because usually Rampage isn't the best for PvP. But seeing as how this thing has 42 round clip, it probably would be pretty good because if I could potentially stack kills without reloading, it would be pretty good. I could just continue to melt the enemies. It'd be fantastic, right? Now, PvE activities? Oh, baby. Oh, this thing is good, let me tell you. We're talking Gambit. We're talking about raids. We're talking about nightfalls. Any in-game activity you want to use, and then any base game activity you want to use it in, it's going to just destroy everything. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You're not going to have to worry about anything. You're going to have a great reload speed. You're going to have a great damage modifier. You're going to have a great magazine size. Or if you rather go for armor piercing penetration power, then you can swap the perk, right? And if you want more range and stability, I have the barrels for those different stats. So we're not in a bad place here with this weapon. I don't believe there's a better roll that I could actually get for this personally for PvE, because I have my damage modifier, I have my reload modifier, like I said, and I have the more ammo or armor piercing and great barrel choices. There's not a better option to me, but if you got one and you think it's better in PvE, let me know down in the comments and we'll talk about it and I'll check out your rolls. Guys, get you a Chattering Bone. If you're on PC and you need help, holler at me. I will always help you if I have the time available. If you're on console, join the console clan. I always leave in the description down below. And there's great people there that will be willing to help you as well. We need to get this moving. We need to get this community on and upward. I'm really enjoying everything that's happening. I'm enjoying you guys, and I'm enjoying you guys coming to my stream and hanging out with me. And I hope to see some of you guys that aren't watching my stream regularly to come by, say hello, tell me my content helped you in some way, and just chit chat for a minute. That's all I ask. Be a part of the Cursed community. But guys, with that being said, I hope you have a great afternoon, morning, day, or night, wherever you may be. As usual, Cursing Mushroom out.
I killed him. I killed him, man. I've got one sniper shot left. That's all I got. I'm primary. Yeah. I am from Arkansas, America. Yeah, did you get it? Yeah. Feels bad, dude. I didn't need it, but I know you did, and you're in my clan. I'm sorry, guys, on the other side, but more important. The meatball was slain today.